Hello there. Hope you're enjoying your bank holiday so far, although it has been a fairly damp one for some of us. The earlier radar sequence shows a band of rain initially across Northern Ireland and then sweeping its way eastwards across western areas of England and Wales and then also up into Scotland. It's over Scotland where it's pushing into that cold air, and so it is readily turning to snow. We'll see about 1 to 4 centimetres at around 100 metres, but up to 10 centimetres at higher elevations. The rain persisting across western areas of England and Wales, particularly along upslopes, and combine that with the strong winds, gales along coastlines. It could be a good afternoon to stay inside and watch a film. Further to the southeast, it will generally stay drier, though a few spits and spots of rain are possible. But for Northern Ireland, certainly the second half of today is looking like the better half, with that rain clearing through, but still the odd shower possible. For most of us, it will be a generally mild day despite the rain and wind, with highs around 11 degrees Celsius across southern areas of England. But it's just into the far north there where we'll hold onto that colder air, so Orkney and Shetland feeling that bit colder. The Northern Isles, though, will see that rain into this evening and overnight as it spreads its way northwards, also now pushing into central southeastern areas of England. But it's just going to linger across southern coastlines of England before it just pushes its way back in from the southwest again during the early hours of tomorrow morning. Generally drier intervals developing across many other areas, and it's here where we'll see temperatures drop down a bit more, into low single figures, but certainly not as cold generally as we saw last night. Still a patchy frost possible across Scotland, dropping down to around -3 Celsius, but particularly mild in the southwest, where we retain that rain and cloud. That's then going to push its way northwards throughout the day. It could be particularly heavy and persistent across the likes of the Brecon Beacons, Dartmoor, where we'll see 40–60 millimetres of rain build up in around 12 hours. That's spreading its way northwards, perhaps a bit more quicker now, so reaching central belt areas by the afternoon. It'll be the far northern areas of Scotland that will stay driest throughout the day, but there will be some sunnier intervals developing across Northern Ireland, Wales and southwest England later on. Again, with those winds coming up from the south, it will be a fairly mild day, but tempered by the fact that these are going to be particularly strong winds. Again, gales possible across coastal areas and over the hills. Across the far north, just that bit colder, but not as cold as we'll see throughout Tuesday. Into Wednesday evening then, continuing to see that rain shift its way northwards, and we'll see a barrage of showers push in from the southwest afterwards, and these could be locally heavy with the risk of some hail and thunderstorms in there at times. It is looking to stay relatively unsettled as we move throughout the rest of the week. Further bands of rain moving through and showers, and remaining pretty breezy, particularly across southern locations. Whilst it will be fairly mild in the south as well, the cold air just lingering in the north at times, so there is the continuing chance that we see some snow over the Scottish hills. Do keep up to date with the full forecast and any warnings that are issued throughout the rest of the week. You can do that by following us on social media, and of course we'll be back with you shortly. Bye bye.